So we are getting closer to the makeover, Indy and I, and there's all kinds of stuff we're working on. First, our partnership, both on the ground and under saddle, that this work, this routine, becomes something that Indy pays attention to and he wants to do, but also that he doesn't get stale and bored and still listens. I want him to be attentive and comfortable with his routine that we will need for the freestyle and certainly for his dressage test. But I'm also thinking about the future. What is he going to do? And I think he's going to move on in dressage. I think he's actually has the talent and the mind capacity to learn FEI work. And so he could be a little pre-St. George horse, and that's in the back of my head. So I don't want to paint myself into a corner with any of my riding work or my on the ground or my communication or partnership work with him if that might be in jeopardy. So I have my long-term plans for Indy in mind as I try to get him prepared for the short-term goals. The things that I know are going to be tricky is that even though he repeats the same movements again and again here, and I try to work in a few different locations here, with my schedule, I will have a hard time getting away from the farm with him before the makeover. And so I will not have had a chance to work him off property. And that's legitimate. That's a real thing. He may go there and our partnership might hold up and be fabulous, and he'll say, oh, you're here, you're my person, and I'm just going to do what you say. Or he might, as the independent soul that he is, say, I'd rather pay attention to my environment and all these new things, and maybe not you, or maybe you were only the boss of me there and you're not so much the boss of me here. So I kind of know any of that can happen, and I'm okay with it. I'll just have to see how it goes. And in the meantime, just keep working to have him obedient, attentive, and listening to me so that he knows that he has to show up. We don't miss many days together. I try to vary, what time I work him, depending on what schedule we'll have there. I try to figure out if I give him a break out in the field by himself before I work him, or if I do it after I work him. Does that have any effect if I do my liberty and picnic kind of work first, or do I do my riding work first? I'm playing around with different scenarios of that. And then also how quickly he can go from one thing to another. That also will come up, certainly in the freestyle division. So that's something I've been playing around with as well. Anyway, I do have a lot of fun with this guy. I really do love him. He is just a funny horse, and he's so strong-minded, yet somehow endearing. And anyway, Indy's pretty cool.